to install and it's free. Just go to the App Store, search WIS, and hit install. The 10-to-go iPhone app, only from the station you count on. WIS.
Primetime programming brought to you in HD by Time Warner Cable. Live from Columbia, this is a WIS News 10 special presentation, The Race for Governor.
And good evening and welcome to the 2010 Republican gubernatorial runoff debate. I'm Ben Hoover.
And I'm Judy Gatz, and glad to have you with us this evening. Participating in tonight's debate, Congressman Gresham Barrett and Representative Nikki Haley. Although tonight's forum is co-sponsored by the League of Women Voters of South Carolina and the AARP, WIS TV has complete editorial control over the questions asked. Unless otherwise noted, the candidates will have 1 minute to answer each question. Rebuttals and follow-up questions will have a time limit of 30 seconds and will be at our discretion. We are also streaming live online right now on WISTV.com. We welcome you to go to the live website and the live chat during the debate to take part in our live interactive blog.
We are going to get right into the questioning right now and begin with Congressman Barrett. First question is for you. We received an email today from a man named Ron Saxton, a registered Republican of over 45 years and a retired Army infantry officer. He's upset about one of your commercials that identified you as U.S. Army retired and referred to you as a military man when you served on active duty 4.5 years and resigned your commission more than 20 years ago. What do you say to him and other career military veterans who believe that that was dishonest?
What I would say to Ron is it was a mistake. It was an honest mistake. I mean, we put the ad up. We were running, unfortunately, 100 miles an hour. As soon as we caught it, we took it down. I'm very proud of my military service. I've never hidden the fact that I served 4.5 years in the United States Army Field Artillery, 1st Cav out in Fort Hood, Texas. I graduated from the Citadel with military honors, and unfortunately, it was a mistake. It has been corrected, and we will not do that again.
So how long did that ad run? It ran for several weeks.
No, absolutely not. I couldn't tell you, but I know as soon as we caught it, we fixed it, and I apologize because it was an honest mistake.
Okay.
Ms. Haley, voters, as you know, are tired of double talk. They want people to shoot straight with them. Leading up to the primary, you criticized Henry McMaster in this ad.
Bailouts, stimulus spending, career politicians. South Carolina can do better. Nikki Haley is a...
But just this week, when Mr. McMaster endorsed your campaign, you then said this. Let's take a look.
I think that the Attorney General was probably the person that I knew the least as we got onto the campaign trail, and the one that I became the biggest fan of by the time we finished the campaign trail, because this was the one endorsement I couldn't be more proud to have.
So in light of your endorsements with, of course, Mitt Romney and Sarah Palin and even Jenny Sanford, now one of your competitors is one of the endorsements you are most proud to have. What do you say to voters who say they just don't understand how you can flip the script in a matter of days?
Well, if you look at what that was the commercial was showing the differences between us, and the difference that I showed with Attorney General McMaster is that he had been in office for a long time. What I've always said about my opponents is they have done this all their life. I'm an accountant and a small business person who wants to show government the value of a dollar, and I've always tried to do that. Having said that, Attorney General McMaster handled himself with incredible respect throughout the campaign. I got to know him very well as we laughed and as he talked, but he handled himself always respectfully, always nicely through the campaign. I was thrilled to have his support, and you know, look forward to him campaigning with us on the campaign trail.
So as a brief follow-up, what do you say though to voters who, some are just so disenfranchised with the political process and they feel as though candidates change their talking points of their political allies as a matter of convenience? How do you address that?
I didn't change my talking points. He has been in career in public office since 1986. It has been a long time that he's been in office, but at the same time, I can very much appreciate his support. He had great supporters behind him. He had a huge loyal following that appreciated his experience and appreciated what he did as Attorney General. So it's still a great win for me, but I don't change what I said. He's been in office since 1986. I think South Carolina's moving in a new direction of fresh faces and fresh voices, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Mr. Barrett, we have one more ad question for you before we move on to other issues, more important issues. Let's look at a clip from your most recent ad, which is still running.
Okay.
Gresham, you make me want to vote for you.
I'd be honored.
Well, some critics believe that the staff sergeant there, saying that he wants to vote for you, implies a military endorsement. How do you answer that concern?
No, listen, it was kind of a funny way to approach an issue. Listen, I'd been so still.